Good day, level 1. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Guess what? I'm watching Tree TV. And coming up next is my favorite TV show. Do you want to watch it? Yes, that's right. I like Little Explorers. That's my favorite TV show on Tree TV. In that show, I can watch and learn more about trees, and then I can complete my workbook. So, let's get started. In my last class, we had studied about the importance of trees. Do you remember? I hope you have watched the video. In case you have missed it, you can always go back to YouTube and search for the Almotasam channel and you can find these videos there. Alright, so why trees are important? Because they keep the air clean, they keep our surroundings beautiful, and they give us food and shelter. We also learned how to plant our own tree, and we also learned the 4 seasons of the year: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The beautiful blooming spring, the vibrant hot summer, and the withering leaves autumn, and the cold winter, right? Quiz time. Now I want to check if you have learned something from the video. Are you ready, my little explorers? Let's have fun. Hello, butterfly. What is your question for today? Hello, teacher Shifa. Can we grow flowers in deserts? No, my dear butterfly. We cannot grow flowers in deserts because the land is covered with sand and the soil is not good. So we cannot grow flowers in deserts. I hope you also answered the same. Well done. My next question, which picture is the best and why? If you look at the first picture A, you can see the tiger is lying down without any water there. It's only little water left out there. The land is dry. The trees are fallen down. I think the tiger is almost dead. It's really, really sick. You can see that, right? And why this has happened to him? Because all the trees were cut. His basic needs are not met because the trees are cut for him, right? So that's why I don't like this picture. And picture B, you can see that there's a lot of greenery. There are beautiful trees. It looks beautiful and the air also looks clean. So I like the picture B. What about you? Well done. So even you like picture B, right? You don't want the animals to suffer or the trees being cut. Hello Kitty, what is your question? Meow. Will you plant your own trees one day? What do you say, students? Yes, I will. And I think even all my students will plant their trees one day, Kitty. Well done. Hello, birdie. What is your question for today? Tweet, tweet. Hello, teacher. Which season can you find the new leaves growing on trees? If I look at this tree, I can see leaves blooming. The new leaves are coming and the fruits, the trees are bearing fruits. And this is the season where the flowers bloom. Surely the season is Spring. I'm sure even you answered the same. So when the trees are bearing new leaves and fruits, and when you see the flowers blooming everywhere, that is the spring season, right? All right, so that was a fun quiz. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a quick recap of what we studied in my last video. Now moving on to the workbook activity today. Can you please keep your workbook page 67 open and a good sharp pencil and an eraser with you? All right. So before you start writing your exercises, you will first write the date. Whenever you're watching this video, write that day's date. Exercise A is hard words. Why do we learn hard words? So we know the meaning of that word, right? So we can understand the word better. My first hard word is surrounding. What is the meaning of surrounding? It means the place around us. For example, you can see a beautiful house surrounded with beautiful garden and trees. So the surrounding looks beautiful. My second hard word is different. If I look at this apple picture, I can see 2 red apples and 1 green apple. So, which apple is different? That's right. The green apple looks different. That is not same like the red apples. So, different means which is not same. My hard word number 3 is soil. Soil means the upper layer of the earth in which the plants grow. If the soil is not good, the plants will not grow healthy. And you can see an earthworm. That's right, it's its habitat. Earth's habitat is earthworm's habitat is soil. Hard word number 4, replant. Replant means to plant again. Now in the first picture you can see that we are replanting a little bigger plant in a area where you can plant this, right? And on the second picture you can see a young tree replanted or being planted again in a much bigger area. So replant means to plant again. My hard word number 5 is moist. Moist means slightly wet. So moist that need not be completely wet. If you see the first picture, it's a leaf which has water droplets, and on the right side you can see a window with water drops, right? So you can see both the pictures, it is not completely wet. Missing letters. Time for missing letters. Exercise B. Write the missing letters, workbook page 67. Alright, I can see some juicy apples on the tree. So I'm going to pluck them and put them in the right place. Do you want to play with me? Alright, join me. Large. Now it's the correct word, large. Second one, fruit, fruit. Number 3, roots, roots. Number 4, spring, spring. Number 5, E R, shelter. So that's the missing letters. So we completed missing letters. All right, let's move to the exercise C. Fill in the blanks. Okay, the first fill in the blank. The oldest plant in the world is a pine tree in Sweden. This is how the pine tree looks. The second question, trees give dash and shelter for some animals. Food. So trees give us healthy food. Can you see fruits and vegetable? You can see a broccoli, avocado and banana. So they are healthy, right? Number 3, trees help to clean the dash we breathe. Air. So trees help to clean the air we breathe, right? Clean air. So trees always give us clean air. Next question. Old trees are often very large. That's right. You can see this is an old tree and it is large, right? It's big, very big. And the last question, a large dash tree can be a habitat for more than 300 different kinds of insects. Think. Oak tree. Yes, that is an oak tree. An oak tree is huge and it can be home for more than 300 different kinds of insects. Okay, pine tree, food. So now we know the fill in the blanks, right? Food, air, large and oak tree. Now let's move to true or false. All right. So we are moving to the exercise D, right? True or false. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, so it's on your workbook, page number 68. Write true or false. So if you think the sentence makes, if you think the sentence is correct, you will say true. And if you read the sentence and if you think it's wrong, then you will say it is false. So let's start with the first question. Most trees have white leaves. Have you seen trees with white leaves? The plant is sad. That means it is false. Question number 2. We obtain wood from trees. The flower is blooming. That means it is true. That's right. And number 3. Trees do not have roots. Trees do not have roots, students. Do you think so? Oh, the plant is sad because it's not true. So it is false. Number 4, some trees can live for hundreds of years. Really? Is it true? Have you read this in your textbook? Yes, the flower is blooming. That means it is true. And the last one, the stem of tree is called a tank. Is it called a tank? The pot is sad again. That means it is false. So now we know the exercise, right? True or false, right? I hope you have understood the sentences and I hope you have answered with me correctly. All right. Moving on to the exercise E, circle the correct answer for the following questions. It's on your workbook page number 69. So we will choose the correct answer. Question number 1. Trees are a gift to God by us. Is it true? A. That's right. A. They clean the air we breathe. Or is it B? It does not look beautiful. Trees are a gift to God by us because they clean the air we breathe, right? It's not because they do not look beautiful. That's why God gave us as gift, right? So trees are like vacuum cleaners which clean the air we breathe. So it is a gift indeed from the God that we are able to breathe clean air thanks to the trees. Question number 2. Which season you can find trees filled with green leaves? Is it A, autumn, or is it B, summer? It's B, summer. So in summer you can see the trees are filled with green leaves and it looks beautiful, right? Question number 3. Which animal you can usually find nesting their home in a large oak tree? Is it A, polar bears and penguins, or is it B, birds and squirrels? So, which animals you can find nesting their homes in large oak tree? I think polar bears and penguins are out of this answer, right? I mean, you cannot imagine polar bears and penguins. It's funny that even if to imagine that polar bears and penguins can come and stay in cities or in forests because they cannot survive in that kind of habitat. They are built for snow habitat, Arctic habitat, right? So they cannot stay in this kind of temperature, the city temperature or the forest temperature. So they have to stay in snow, the place where there's a lot of snow and there is extremely cold temperature. So the answer has to be birds and squirrels. In fact, I can say that these animals can never nest in large oak trees. The bird is also calling somebody and saying, "Hey, have you seen a polar bear or penguin in city?" Yeah, I know. The bird also finds it funny. Okay, so the workbook page number 69, exercise F, answer the following questions. Question number 1, mention the 4 seasons of the world. Spring, the beautiful blooming spring, the hot and colorful summer, and the withering leaves autumn, that is when the leaves are falling down, and the cold winter, right? Spring, repeat after me, summer, autumn, and winter. All right, question number 2. Give 2 reasons why trees are important to us. They give us food and shelter, right? They give us food and shelter, and they clean the air we breathe. Question number 3. What food do we get from plants and trees? Number 1, we get fruits, and number 2, we get vegetables. Fruits like strawberry, orange, kiwis, bananas, right? And some healthy vegetables, right? Okay, so students, this question was question number 2. I'm sorry, I have written it as question number 1. This is question number 2 and the next one is question number 3. So this was what food do we get from plants and trees? We get fruits and vegetables. The healthy food. We always get healthy food from plants and trees. Okay then, moving on to workbook page number 71, the worksheet number 1. You will identify the season looking at the trees given below. Okay. All right. So spring season, right? The first one, I'm going to help you. The first one, you can see the trees with new leaves and flowers, right? It's the spring season. This is the season when the fruits are also, the trees are bearing fruits and the flowers are also blooming. And spring season, sorry, the next one is the summer season. So this is when you actually see all the fruits are being produced by the trees. And anyway, in the spring, this is the time where it has started, where the trees have begin to bloom. Basically, the trees have started growing leaves and flowers also. See, it depends on the trees. Different trees have different kinds of growth. So in some trees, maybe already the fruits are already grown. Some trees, you can see a lot of beautiful flowers bloomed. Yeah, like for example, the cherry blossom, you can search for cherry blossoms. They look so beautiful in spring. And in some trees, you can see new leaves growing. So it totally depends on the tree. And summer season, you can see a lot of trees. Most of the trees, they are filled with green leaves, and they're also bearing fruits, and it's very colorful. The next season is the cold winter, where most of the trees have no leaves. And also autumn, where you can see the leaves are shedding and they're falling from the branches, right? They're falling from the trees. So this is autumn. I did a little mix and match of this worksheet so that I didn't want it to go in order. So I wanted to see how you're going to, it was like a little memory game for you. So yeah, if you see that the leaves, if this tree has no leaves, that means it's winter. Actually, the winter has to come in the last, right? But then this was just a little puzzle for you. Okay, worksheet number 2. You have to draw, label a plant and color it like this. So I hope you understood how to draw, label a plant, and then you can color it. I have not colored it, but you can color it your own favorite flower. You can color your own favorite colors on the flower and the fruit. The leaves are which color, my students? Green color. And the stem can be brown color. The roots can be brown color. The stem has to be green. I'm sorry. The stem has to be green. The leaves have to be green. Fruit, I leave it to you. You can put your favorite color there. Okay, think about the fruit bearing plant and you can color the fruit color and your favorite colors on the flower. Okay. Okay, and next moving on to page number 73, self summary. So after watching the video, the importance of trees, and also watching this video of workbook, I hope you have understood the lesson. And now whatever you have understood from this lesson, you can write down at least 3 lines, important things what you have understood from the importance of trees. You can write it down here in workbook page number 73. And in page number 74 and 75, you have an activity where you have to cut and paste. You can read the activity and follow the instructions. Okay, I hope you got it. And before we end the class, I want to show you a little do-it-yourself, little craft which you can do it at home. Enjoy.
DIY with Ollie. Arts, crafts, yummy treats, lots to do, lots to eat. Come and join in the fun. Let's get making, let's get baking, let's get arty and messy. DIY with Ollie.com. Welcome to DIY with Ollie. Today we gonna paint pretty tree. Let's go make it. Today we gonna need paint tray, 2 canvas, old toothbrush, paintbrush, red paint, pink paint, white paint, and brown paint. First we paint the tree. Now paint some big branches. Then paint some cute like tiny branches. Now we let it dry. It's dry. Now we can make the flower. Now swirl pink, white, and red together, and you tap it onto the canvas. That's it. When it's dry, hang it onto your wall to celebrate spring. Like and subscribe for more art and craft, please.
Wow, that was really nice. I hope if you don't have paints, you can always use your color pencils as an option. If you do not want to use paints, you can use color pencils as well, and you can try this activity. Okay, and then let's move. Yep. So, okay then students, I hope you enjoyed this workbook explanation video, and please make sure that you complete your workbook page from page number 60. You can page number 62, and you can complete it from there, and make sure you finish your work. Just a minute, let me just tell you the page number. It is I'm sorry, I'm taking your time. Yeah, it's page number 67. So make sure that you complete your workbook pages, all right, from page number 67 and complete it till your activity. And take care. See you soon.